So on the loom, there's the warp, which has the threads going down here, these ones, and you have your shuttle, which has a bobbin in it, and on the bobbin is your thread, which will form the weft, so the thread's going horizontally through it. And you use the sheds here, these, to make the different patterns, and you beat the thread down with the reed here. I'll just put the shuttle here through. The shuttle has the bobbin wound on it here, and that takes the thread through. And you have the heddles here. You have a few going up. You put them down straight, and you beat it with the reed, which is in here. Then you go back and put the next heddles up, and you put your shuttle through again. Beat it again with the reed. That's a very good way to start.
Fulling. The cloth straight from the loom has to be fulled. The cloth is soaked and pounded before being stretched on tender hooks to dry. In the early days this was done by hand, but later cloth mills were used to pound the cloth, and instead of soaking the cloth, fuller's earth was used.
If you want to make a simple loom, get a piece of stiff card and make some slits at either end. Run threads from end to end of the card as on the right. These are the warp threads. Weaving is done by putting a warp thread over and under each second thread. To make this easier, a reed loom has some way of raising every second thread and then lowering these threads and raising the others. The space between upper and lower threads is called a shed. The two pencils here are put into give you an idea of how the thread could pass from one side to the other and then back through a different shed. The thread goes from side to side is called a weft. On our simple loom, the weft is simply a long thread on a large needle, but on a real loom the thread is on a shuttle, which has a bobbin full of thread. As it passes through the shed, the thread is left behind. At the far end, the shutter starts back through the next shed. You can tighten in the warp threads together by using the teeth of the comb. On a reel loom, this job is done by a reel. A grid through the warp threads pass. On the right is a shuttle. The bobbin with a thread for weaving wound on it would fit in the centre hole.